Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a Geometry Dash thumbnail. The app that we're going to be using is Photopea. It's a free app. All you have to do is go to photopea.com. It should be the first link. The second thing you want to do is go hit new project, and then you can change this. You can make it 1080p. I like to leave it at 720 because sometimes the file's too big, and then you can just hit create. So the first thing you want to do is find like a part in the level where you want to be almost like want to have the background be. So I'll just do a 2 because it's a pretty cool level. Next, I try to find a part where I think would be like a nice spot for the thumbnail. So I was thinking right at the drop where it gets into the wave, right here. Kind of hard to get the timing down because you don't really want like in a weird position where it looks kind of sloppy. I think that's good, even though it's in the middle of a pulse. Next, you want to get the screenshot Google Chrome extension. Look, you can just search it up. YouTube screenshot extension. It should be the first link. You can get it. It doesn't even have to be on Chrome either. And then once you do that, you might have to refresh your thing, but then you see the screenshot button and you can just click it and it'll save to your downloads folder. Next thing you want to do is drag in the screenshot you just took. So downloads, and then just drag it in. You can make the image bigger by like pulling this and holding shift at the same time, so it keeps the dimensions right. I think it's not working for me for some reason. I kind of like tilting it too, so I might have to make it a little bigger. That should be good. Next, I like adding a slight blur to the. Next, you want to make sure you're selected on the background, and we're gonna add a glow to it. Filter, go to blur, and then Gaussian blur. Gaussian, I don't know how to say it. And then you can tamper with it just a little bit. I'm gonna leave it like, you don't want to add too much because then you can't even tell it's the level, what level it is. So I just do 2.5. Next, you want to add your text. So on the sidebar right here, you can go to the type tool, click on the screen, and then just type. So I just do Aku. If you can't see it, drag it on top of the background so it's layered correctly. Next, you want to scale it up, so just double click on it. You can go up to the slider. It maxed out at 150 though, so you can just type it in. I'll do 250. You can change the font too. I had this from my last thumbnail I made. So you can go to where it says, it should say, I don't even know what it says, but you can go to the text thing here, and then just choose one that you like. I'm just gonna do the Geometry Dash font. Next, you want to double click on where it says the title of your level, and then it should pop up this menu. Next, you want to add a gradient overlay, so you can go to here and check this box and then click on this gradient thing, and you can change it to the colors that you want. If you click on this and then click on the color, then you can just select it off your screen and it'll put that in. And you can go to the other one. I'll do the same thing and just darken it a bit. And then you can just hit OK. Next, we're gonna add a stroke. You can add multiple of these by hitting the plus. I'm gonna add 2. So I'm gonna add a black one, and I'm gonna make it bigger. And I'm gonna hit this plus, go on to the second one, and I'll add. Actually, I want to add a second one. Sorry, I was getting messages. Next, you can go to outer glow. Make sure that's checked. Go to gradient, and then I guess I can put it to pink. And then you might have to turn up the spread and the size to make it noticeable. Turn this on the normal. Make sure it's on normal, so you can actually change the blending, but I like leaving it at normal or whatever it is by default. Actually, I'm gonna change this back to white because I don't like it. Next, actually I'm gonna center this so it's in the middle of the screen, or just place it wherever. Next, I'm gonna add glow. The editing pack that I use is called Mad Thumbnail Pack. I'll put a link in the description, and all you have to do is just download it and put it on your desktop so you can easily access it. Hello guys, this is me post-recording. I'm gonna show you how to download the thumbnail pack that I use. So the link would be in the description. I have it copied in my clipboard. Once you get the video, go down to the description and click on the media file link, and then just hit download, and then it should start downloading. Don't click any of this ads, anything that pops up except for the download button, because it's all like ads and it's nothing that you need. So yeah, so after you do that, we can go to light, and then we can drag in all these different light things if you want. I'm actually gonna add the particles. I haven't done that before. Make sure that's on top. Sorry, I keep getting messages. You can turn that opacity down if you don't really like it that much, or even put this on top of the font so it adds a bit of texture. And then I'm gonna add another glow piece right here. Make sure that's on top. It might look a bit weird. I kind of like fiddle around with the placement and stuff. Another thing I like to do is actually go to Google or whatever you use and look up GD Demon Face Extreme, or whatever like difficulty level is. Go to images. You can copy it and paste it right into here. Oop. I had problems copy and pasting it into the thing. You can usually do that, so I'm just gonna save it to my computer, and then you can just drag it in like you did with all the other stuff. Oop. If you want to remove the background, just make sure selected, go to, where is it? Select, and then go to Magic Cut. It'll bring you into this new menu, and then in green you want to put like what you want to keep in. So I'll just go like this, and then actually by default this red would be here, so I'm just gonna remove that, and then I'll put some red in the bottom so it knows to take this out, and I'll put some on the, I'll remove some of this on the top because it's getting in the way. Now you should have the whole thing. You can just hit OK, and then it's there. I'm gonna shrink it down. Actually, I'm gonna move the lettering down too, and then you can just kind of put it behind here. That's what I kind of like to do. And you can do the same thing with the font by double clicking on it, and then you can add a outer glow. I'm gonna make it pink this time. Actually, never mind. The last kind of finishing touch I like to do is, if you go back to that thumbnail pack, you can go to borders, and then you can select any of these. I'll do this. I like doing this one, and then drag it on top of the background but not any higher, and add this background. If you like it like this, you can keep it. You can double click it to change the colors. But a thing I like to do, if you're on blending options, which should be here by default, you can go to blend mode and put it on overlay. It would kind of change the colors around it. You can also, I'll try to add a outer glow and make it black. That would kind of be cool. So yeah, this is kind of like my finished project. You can like mess around with the, photo P if you want, or add more stuff using the editing pack that I showed that you guys installed. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like. If you want to, in the comments you can show me the thumbnail that you made, and I'll kind of just check it out. So yeah, that would be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.